Moana. If only there was someone out there who loved you.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 shocking reveals in Disney movies.
Yes, it is I, Mike Yagubian! I know, I'm disgusting, but one learns to love it.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most surprising revelations and events in Disney and Pixar animated films. Major plot points will be discussed, so beware of spoilers ahead. If there's a Disney moment you're flabbergasted didn't make our list, reveal your own picks in the comments. Number 10. King Candy is really Wreck-It Ralph. The titular game character Ralph makes friends with Vanellope, a glitched racer in the Sugar Rush arcade game. Ralph eventually discovers that King Candy, the ruler of Sugar Rush, is the cause of her status.
Is that?
During their final race, glitching reveals the truth. King Candy is Turbo, the star of a racing cabinet who famously left his game.
Who are you?
I'm Turbo, the greatest racer ever!
Turbo is used frequently throughout the film as a cautionary tale for Ralph's journey. It's a great, surprising reveal because of the clues sprinkled early in the film and the parallels between the character and Ralph.
I should thank you, but it'd be more fun to kill you.
Number 9. Bowler Hat Guy's identity. Meet the Robinsons. In this time-traveling adventure, the past and future are threatened by a mysterious man with a robotic bowler hat. Young orphan Louis gets caught up in the villain's plot against the Robinson family in the future.
Why are you doing this to me? I never did anything to you.
You still haven't figured it out.
He's eventually taken by the bowler hat guy to his old orphanage room and captured. But it isn't just Louis's room. He has a roommate, Goob.
But what does that have to do with you?
Aha! Allow me to shed some light on the subject.
Turns out, Bowler Hat Guy is an adult Goob, turned bitter by losing a baseball game that set off a chain of unfortunate events. And, as you might have guessed, he blames Louis for his struggles.
It wasn't my fault. It was yours.
The contrast between Goob's different personalities makes this an unexpected reveal, even if the time travel premise makes us look for suspects in the past. Number 8. CDA-001, Monsters, Inc.
Hello, boys.
The finale of Monsters, Inc. has several surprising reveals. Mr. Waternoose being a villain certainly shocked us the first time we saw the film. To be fair though, a rich CEO being up to no good does feel increasingly obvious as we get older.
Sir, that's not her door.
I know. It's yours.
Plus, after Mike and Sully expose Waternoose, we're in for a far more shocking surprise. The undercover leader of the CDA, or Child Detection Agency, who's been investigating the company's shady side, is Dry Office Administrator Roz. She may be number 1, but she's really hands-on with her work. We're just as surprised as
Wazowski. None of this ever happened, gentlemen. And I don't want to see any paperwork on this.
Number 7. The real villain, Zootopia.
Mayor Bellwether! We found out what's happening. Someone's darting predators with a serum. That's what's making them go savage.
Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde investigate a rash of predators in the titular city going feral. Although Mayor Lionheart initially appears to be behind it, he's merely imprisoning those afflicted. After Judy realizes a specific type of flower is responsible, she and Nick retrieve some of the serum it's been turned into. Soon after, they're greeted by the newly minted mayor, Sweet Dawn Bellwether. They quickly realize that she's the one behind it all. But she seems so nice. We were fooled.
Think of it. 90% of the population united against a common enemy will be unstoppable.
She explains that she has masterminded the conspiracy due to feeling passed over by predators her whole life. We're as shocked by the news as Bellwether is when she realizes she's been tricked into confessing.
It's my word against yours.
Ooh, actually,
and I'll dart every predator in Zootopia to keep it that way.
it's your word against yours. It's called a hustle, sweetheart. Boom.
Number 6. The Missing Page, Atlantis, the Lost Empire. Milo Thatch joins an expedition to Atlantis, utilizing his ability to decipher the Shepherd's Journal, which reveals the route and details about the legendary city. However, one of its pages is missing.
Then where is it now?
I don't know. You'd think something as important would have been in the journal, but unless the missing page.
Upon reaching Atlantis, he learns more about it and the heart of Atlantis, a crystal powering the city and keeping its people alive. But upon surfacing from a swim, Milo discovers that the expedition's leader Rourke, whom we thought was trustworthy, tore out the aforementioned page.
I'm such an idiot. This is just another treasure hunt for you. You're after the crystal.
Oh, you mean this?
The heart of Atlantis.
He and his allies knew about the heart the whole time, and getting it was their main goal. This reframes how we see them earlier in the film, and paints everything we thought we knew in a new light.
Well, that changes things. Helga, what do you think?
Knowing that, I'd double the price.
I was thinking triple.
Number 5. Teka's Secret, Moana. The eponymous Moana is on a mission to restore the heart of goddess Te Fiti to end a blight on her home island. She's aided by the demigod Maui, but on Te Fiti's island, they're opposed by the fiery demon Teka, who seems like darkness personified. Stranger still, Moana can't locate the goddess.
Te Fiti. It's gone.
But then, our heroine realizes that a spiral marking on Teka matches the one on Te Fiti's heart, leading her to understand they're one and the same.
This is not who you are.
Without her heart, the latter became angry and vengeful, as many would. Now if only someone would be adventurous enough to restore our hearts. This twist had it popping out of our chests. Number 4. What happened to Koda's mother, Brother Bear?
This year, I watched my mom in a life and death struggle against all odds, battling possibly the most fierce creature on the face of the earth. Okay, who's next?
Hunter Kenai hunts down and murders a bear that he blames for his brother Sitka's death. The spirits won't let that slide, though, and turn Kenai into a bear in response. During his adventures in animal form, he meets and befriends a young bear named Koda, whom he comes to see like a little brother.
Kenai? What's the matter, Kenai?
Soon, he learns that the young creature's mother recently lost her life in a battle with human hunters. But brace yourself, because they weren't just any random human hunters. The news that Kenai is the one who caused her death is baffling, to say the least. Not only is it unexpected, it's also a surprisingly dark twist for a kids' movie.
Right after that, I met Kenai. Kenai?
Number 3. A Prospector's Sabotage, Toy Story 2.
Prospector? You're out of your box!
I tried reasoning with you, Woody, but you keep forcing me to take extreme measures.
While Toy Story 3 has a great surprise villain reveal in Lotso Huggin' Bear, we're giving our pick to its predecessor. In the second movie, Woody finds himself among a collection of toys that are also from the Woody's Roundup television series. He tries leaving, but his efforts are thwarted by the television mysteriously switching on.
What? You think I did that? Oh, right, yeah. The TV just happened to turn on and the remote magically ended up in front of you.
He blames cowgirl Jessie, but some heartfelt words from Stinky Pete the Prospector help convince him that going home to his owner isn't worth it. However, when Buzz & Co. come to save Woody, Pete's sinister nature is revealed.
Well, finally my waiting has paid off, and no hand-me-down cowboy doll is gonna mess it up for me now!
He was behind the earlier television sabotage. The Prospector's initial kindness, and the fact that he was supposedly mint in box, make this quite the shocker. Number 2. Not So True Love, Frozen. When Anna's heart is accidentally frozen by her sister Elsa, we're informed that only an act of true love can save her life. Thankfully, she's got it bad for Prince Hans, and we're led to believe he feels the same way. They sang a whole song about it.
I mean, it's crazy.
What?
We finish each other's
Sandwiches.
That's what I was gonna say.
I've never met someone who thinks so much like me.
Except when they finally reunite, Hans reveals that he isn't actually in love with her. Not just that, he plans to let her die and kill Elsa too, in a bid to take over their kingdom.
All that's left now is to kill Elsa and bring back Summer.
You're no match for Elsa.
Considering the amount of Disney movies with heroic princes, Hans turning out to be the villain subverts everything we had come to expect. Talk about a refreshingly unexpected change of pace.
You won't get away with this.
Oh, I already have.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Screenslaver's Identity, Incredibles 2. We figured it was one of the siblings, but some of us guessed wrong.
So you're the screenslaver.
Yes and no. Let's say I created the character and pre-recorded the messages.
The Surprise Haircut, Tangled. Most emotional haircut ever.
Eugene.
No! Ian's Epiphany, Onward. Paternal figures come in many forms.
I had someone who looked out for me. Someone who pushed me to be more than I ever thought I could be. I never had a dad. But I always had you.
Zurg's Identity, Lightyear. We were beyond surprised.
Robots can't quite say Buzz, so around here I'm just Zurg. And I guess so are you. How? I don't understand. Don't worry about it. None of this is gonna matter.
Bruno's actually nice. Encanto. They sang a sinister song about him, but he's actually super chill and kind.
If I see something that you don't like, you're gonna be all, Bruno makes bad things happen. Oh, he's creepy and his vision killed my goldfish.
I don't think you make bad things happen. Sometimes family weirdos just get a bad rap.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. How Hector Died, Coco. Miguel is a young boy who enters the land of the dead. To return home, he needs a relative's blessing. He hopes to get one from famed star Ernesto de la Cruz, whom he believes is his great-great-grandfather, with help from his new friend Hector. And Ernesto greets Miguel warmly, at first.
One cannot deny who one is meant to be. And you, my great-great-grandson, are meant to be a musician.
But a confrontation with Hector, who's also his old music partner, leads to dark truths being uncovered. We find out that Hector was betrayed and murdered by de la Cruz. And, lo and behold, Miguel had the wrong man pinned as his relative the whole time.
You poisoned me. You're confusing movies with reality, Hector.
Meeting your heroes can be disappointing, and Miguel's turning out to be the man who killed his actual great-great-grandpa is jaw-dropping.
Success doesn't come for free, Miguel. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes to seize your moment.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.